So basically, let me start this off really fast. So getting to the, I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience first, and then I'm gonna record a Q&A separate because the Q&A is kind of long. I've been like 50 questions or something. So when I get off the plane, Jose, which was my driver, he was there to pick me up. Jose was holding a sign with my name on it. So we get in the car, we go to it's something, but it's not Cipla. It's another hospital where you get your blood work done. And we walk into the room, and it's like these, like, you know, like when they finna take our blood, it's like these big ass fucking butterfly needles. Like the US needles are like so little and so, you know, like we used to that, but they had these different kind of needles that were like so thick, and I was like, oh my god, that's gonna do something, it's gonna do damage. And guess what, it did. Talk about that later. So after we left to get our blood work or whatever, what happened, we went to Cipla, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to meet Yeely and blah 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 blah. But guess what, no sis. You don't meet her. So we went to her office. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna meet her, I'm gonna talk with her, I'm gonna show her my wish pic because that's what I wanted to do. And Yeely wasn't there, it was just her assistant. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of strange. They was like, yeah, you need to pay now. And I'm like, damn, I'm paying without meeting this lady? Like, she didn't even look at my picture to tell me she can give me what I want. Like, y'all just pay. I'm like, okay. So I pay. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm finna go meet her. After we paid, we went to go meet with the cardiologist to check our heart and all that stuff, whatever. She was really nice. She said that she had got a mommy makeover by Yeely. She was really, really nice. After that, that's when we went to a hospital to get our x-rays, and that man was so aggressive, like so aggressive. And I showed videos of like how the x-ray room looks or whatever. Go look in the previous video that I uploaded about BBL experience or something like that vlog. I showed it. And it was like this old-fashioned hospital that looked like it was about to close down. Like it was so like horrible, like looking. Like I was like, what? This is where we going to get something done? After that, oh wait, the man, like when he was like, oh yeah, I have to take your heart rate, take your bra off and move your hair out the way, this man like comes up behind me and like pulls at my bra strap, and I'm like, what? Whoa, like I don't even know you, like why are you pulling on me like that? Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So nobody really spoke English. That's the crazy part about it. Like Yeely's assistant spoke English, but and the cardiologist, but the x-ray man didn't speak Spanish. I mean, didn't speak English, but luckily we had someone with us that actually spoke Spanish. Like she was the only one. She was like our personal translator, like seriously. So after that, after we got our x-rays, we went to the recovery house. Do not go to luxury recovery house. Story time on that. We went to the recovery house, and after we went to the recovery house, they called us back because they sent us back with our x-rays. And I'm like, isn't the hospital supposed to have this to like check to see if everything is good with our lungs and all this stuff? And that's when Jose came back to pick us up at like 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, okay, it's kind of late, like they still open. So we get there, we fill out our last minute paperwork, and they was like, you guys have to come back at 5 a.m. in the morning for your surgery. And I was like, oh my god, this is about to happen. Like this is really about to happen. So after that we left. I was so tired from the flight because I had 2 different plane rides, and they each was like 3 hours a piece. I fall asleep. They wake us up. The recovery house wakes us up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like saying prayers in my head. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so scared, because before I left, I honestly thought I was gonna die. Like I planned in my funeral and everything, like, because I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. Like, so I would rather be prepared for the worst, you just do it, you know. So we get to Cipla at 4:30 in the morning, and that's when like everything moves so fast. For one, I was thinking that they was gonna like wipe our bodies down with something. Now I don't know if they did this when we were asleep, but they didn't wipe our bodies down. They just told us to put on this, you know, the little blue thing that hospitals say to put on, and your compression socks. I didn't have compression socks, so I was kind of scared. I'm like, here, I'll give you money. I had my belongings with me because I didn't trust the recovery house to leave them there. So her assistant Yeely told us to put our stuff. This is when Yeely walked in. I was like, Yeely, what do I do with my stuff? And she was like, my assistant is gonna take it and put it in my office and lock it up. I said, okay, thank you. I show Yeely my wish picture. I feel like Yeely gave me exactly what I asked for, honestly, on my wish picture. I feel like it's really good for you to bring a wish pic for your surgery. Like, just do it. Let's see, I can't sit down for that long, so I'm gonna stand up now. Let's see, okay, so after that, they came in the room, they gave us the blue pill. It was me and the girl that spoke Spanish. I'm so horrible for forgetting her name because she was really helpful, but I forgot her name. They come in, they give us both the blue pill, and I'm like, why is they giving both of us the blue pill at the same time? I heard that this blue pill knocks you out like right after you take it, or this is what you're supposed to take to make the anesthesia work when when you're about to go into surgery. But we both took it, and I was like, okay. And then next thing I know, they rolled her to the room, and I was like, fuck, like I'm gonna fucking wake up during surgery, like, because there's no way in hell that, like, you know, Yeely can do her surgery that fast after I just took this blue pill. Yeely came in and she was like, did they give you the blue pill? And I was like, yeah. She's like, wait, where's the other girl? And I'm like, she's gone. They gave her the blue pill. And she's like, they gave both of you guys the blue pill? And I'm like, yeah. Oh my God, like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she's like, nothing. I guess she didn't want me to panic, but I already knew something was up. Something was up. Out of nowhere, they rolled me out. And I'm like, hold on, she just went back there. How am I gonna? Yeely had walked out at this point. I'm like, how am I about to go in surgery and this girl is... Okay, y'all, this is me in my garment. This is the front view. This is my curves that I have. Side view. And I have pads on right here. That's what makes it look a little bigger. Back view. I can't move. Okay. The other side view. And then I'm gonna show y'all how I look in clothes. I was going to surgery. Doesn't these surgeries take about 3 to 4 hours? And that's when I realized Yeely is not the only one who operates on you. It's other people. So I guess when Yeely is like really overbooked, she has like another person that starts with her. I guess he does like the lipo on the stomach. Like he'll start on one patient with the lipo, and then Yeely will start lipo on the other patient or something like that. I don't know how they do it. I don't know who did my body, because honestly, like, that's just 2 of us. It was a third person with us too that was there, and she said 15 minutes after we got sent to the back, they called her in. She took her blue pill and she went she went on the operating table as well. I'm like, what the fuck? How could all 3 of us be in surgery at the same time? I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy. Like, we all noticed it because she had an auntie with her, and her auntie was like timing it and stuff, and I'm like, what? Like, she was like, I think she said like we all came out around the same time, or she came out like 20 minutes after us or something like that. I don't know, something like that happened. But I'm like, how is that possible? This one lady cannot possibly do all those surgeries in that amount of time. It's somebody else doing these surgeries with her. And let's see. So when I woke up, I realized I didn't have no compression socks on. And now remember, I tried to pay for some, but anybody take my money. I woke up and I was like, okay, well, my nurse said I paid for a nurse, $50 for a nurse. The nurse was not there. So at this point, I'm like fucking terrified. I'm like, hello, hello. Nobody speaks English, so nobody like know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm like, I need help, I need help. Nobody knew what I was saying. Now, a good thing to know, tip to know, ayuda means help in Spanish. So make sure you know that and make sure you have a translator because you're really gonna need it. So they send, I get up, like I got up literally like right after my surgery. I went in for surgery at like, I guess 6 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. And I woke up at like 2. I'm like up walking. I'm like it was hurting. I almost passed out when I first got up on my feet for the first time, but I had to get help because I didn't want to sit on my ass. I woke up on my ass and I'm like, we not supposed to be on our ass. Like, what the hell? Why am I laying on my ass? I'm supposed to be laying on my stomach. And I get up, whatever. I'm yelling. The nurse finally comes, but guess what? It looked like a lady that was off the street, like literally. She has no English vocabulary whatsoever. She didn't know anything. And I'm like, how the hell y'all gonna send somebody up in here that don't speak English? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm laying here on this table after this operating session, and I don't know a lick of freaking Spanish, and she don't know a lick of English. Like, what the hell are we gonna do? But luckily, I had my Spanish translator, and I used my translator, and they had Wi-Fi, so I could use my phone because ain't no way in hell that my phone bill was gonna go up high. No, 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 it was not gonna do it. I swear, no. So yeah, the next day, I mean, I went to sleep. Yeah. That whole situation right there with that nurse. It was so annoying because she didn't know literally a lick of fucking English itself. They fed us soup. I went to sleep. Fast forward, went to sleep. I woke up and that was when I seen Yeely again for the second time, and literally that was it. Seen her 2 times. Overall, I like my results. Whoever did them, I don't know who exactly did them. I don't know if it was Yeely herself. I don't know who it was. I like my results. Oh, let me tell you guys about the operating table. So for one, the operating table was some homemade shit. Like, honestly, it was this little ass table, and they didn't have like they didn't have nothing for your arm to rest on, so they took like these little arm folds. I guess the bed was broke, and they like stuffed them under you. Like, they was like, hold on, we gotta stuff this under you. I don't know what the hell. And your arms just lay out like this when you're on surgery. I had a long cut on my leg, like right here. I'm gonna insert a picture probably towards the end. Somewhere in this video I'm gonna insert so I can show you guys. What else? I think that's it. And then I'll do the Q&A. This is just the talk through part. The Q&A is going to be uploaded separate from this video. I just wanted to tell you guys verbally about my little rant there about Yeely. But you guys will see my results, and hope you like it. Check out the next video for the Q&A part.